Hey, it's your girl Rihanna, and I'm back with another video. So similar to my last video, this video is focused on environmental injustice and food insecurity in Ward 8. So today I'm going to the THEARC to help out with the food drive, the Thanksgiving drive and everything. They don't just give out turkeys. Well, they're giving out turkeys today, but local farmers in DC partnered with other farmers in Maryland and Virginia to bring fresh produce to Ward 8 when the SNAP benefits were cut to help out some of the local residents. So I'll be down here helping out making smoothies with Miss Kelly Curry, and I'll introduce you guys to Kelly and just talking to people and talking to the residents, seeing how this opportunity helped them and how the Thanksgiving drive benefits everybody and things like that. So stay tuned, keep watching, and hopefully we get some good content out here.
My research paper was based on sustainable development, or the green gentrification. When urban planning methods are developed, like green spaces, bike lanes, eco-friendly businesses, or organic grocery stores are put in areas, and they cause displacement or cause the residents to have to move out or look for access to affordable food and good nutrition elsewhere, especially if they can't afford the new businesses that are there. This portion of my project, this video, will be based on food access and how the residents of Ward 8 are getting their food, especially in a time where the SNAP benefits were being cut. So keep watching, and I hope you guys enjoy the interviews with some of the residents and volunteers. Thanks.
What motivated you to come out and volunteer for the food drive and for the just the giving out of fresh resources in general?
So I am a parent that went through poverty. I am a parent that is homeless. I am a single mother that strives to do better for my village and for my kids. So I went through trials and tribulations. That's how I ended up at the organization that I'm at now. And I feel like it's in my purpose. So it's like, you know how you have your hobbies, things that you love. These are one of the things I love. My daughter said that on her bucket list she wanted to give back. So I'm like, what better way to volunteer? And we came with our organization. So we're just trying to collab within the community so that we can make bigger and better things. And I'm always the positive. I'm always motivating our community, motivating our kids to, to do better, and our mom. So I don't know, and I live, breathe, sleep it. So if it's something that I love, it's something that I'm driven to do. It's just kind of,
Are you a Ward 8 resident?
Yes, I am. I live literally 2 blocks away.
Same. And do you feel like racism plays a part in how many fresh resources and how much fresh food you get in this part of the city?
To be honest with you, I can't say that, yes. I do not shop in my local area for groceries. The farthest I have to go is for late, which is like 45 minutes to an hour away. And only because I want better variety for my kids. We like trying new things. So my daughter get on YouTube like, Mom, I want to try the dragon fruit.
But they don't sell dragon fruit.
So, and sometimes it's not the same quality too. So
you've seen the meat options and the food options, and you've seen the disparity between.
I compare contrast between Wegmans and Giant. I would love to have a healthier option for this board. I can't afford, organic food all the time. It's very expensive. I don't get food stamps or anything.
Right.
So it's just like, I don't know, I get it where I fit in. So if I know thanks for somebody that's giving out fresh fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, that is more fresher than what's in the grocery store, I prefer to do that.
Yeah. I just wanted to ask you guys a couple questions, focused on getting fresh food and good groceries here in Ward 8. What do you feel like you had to go through any obstacles to get access to good food here, or do you feel
not really. It's just sometimes, just the crowd. You can get around the crowd. People act like they got some sense. We can all get along and get some food and get some vegetables, and it's a good process. But it's not an obstacle.
What about the grocery store options?
Well, the grocery store, they so high. Little money I get, I can go in there. I get $130. I might get 2 bags like this for $130. Grocery stores is too high right now.
Ridiculous.
Yes, they are ridiculously high.
What drew me to working here is 9 years prior to being a Building Bridges employee. So 11th Street Bridge Park is a nonprofit under Building Bridges. I worked at Apple Tree as their family and community engagement manager for a long time. And so I really had a passion for connecting families to not necessarily resources, but I don't believe the issue East of the River is a lack of access or a lack of opportunity, but lack of access to opportunities. I believe everybody has a talent. I could be the best archer, but I wouldn't know unless somebody put a phone on it. Right. So the opportunity opened with 11th Street Bridge Park to be their business programs manager. So that was just a natural progression to being able to provide opportunities for families, not just limiting myself to preschools, but DC or East of the River as a broader whole. So under my role with the business programs, my job is to preserve, have events that preserve the culture of where we are, but also show where we're going. And agriculture, being able to be self-sustainable, is definitely an avenue to venue in which, not only East of the River, but I think, people as a whole are going to. So working for an organization that has 7 urban farms, that every Friday for 6 months harvests that produce and gives it out free every Friday to the community. I don't know what better way to taste and see, the fruits, the East of the River, or what a better way to be a certain time. That's what we have to do.
Thank you so much. And one question, since you said your comment about access really struck a chord with me. Do you think systematic racism plays a part in the lack of access and the lack of information that people receive in Ward 8?
I believe so. First of all, I've never seen anybody that looked like me, sound like me, operate in a way, then to some degree you feel like it's unachievable, you know? Representation matters. If no one ever said to me, whether I saw someone that looked like me, or whether someone said to me, there's more than these couple of blocks. There's more to you than the narrative, you know, that you may hear. How do I know that it's achievable? Like hope is something that is poured into you. It's not something, you know what I mean, that just kind of happens. You gotta hope for something. And only I can hope for something to think that I can think of. So I do think that years of not seeing ourselves show up in urban spaces, years of not seeing ourselves showing up eating vegetables that aren't full of fat back, and it came out of can or came, you know, slim and raggedy pickings from grocery stores that are few and far in between, but also don't have the fidelity put into what our produce looks like. Of course, you know what I mean? I think that now as we have more Black and brown people showing up in those spaces, you know, one of my favorite stories to tell is that our deputy director is a Black man right from the Savannah Apartments right across the street. Our director, you know, is a woman. So, you know, having minorities show up in that space, you know, I think helps to fight those narratives, helps for people to see themselves in places they normally do not. So I think as long as we continue to open up our doors, as long as we continue to educate, so not only do we pass out produce, but there's opportunities to come and till the land with us. There's opportunities to learn how to do your own urban gardening. In fact, we host a coal festival just around the produce that's harvested. The people who work our farms, the other organizations that join us in that work for free access in the fight to injustice. So not only are we saying here it is, but this is how to, and you too can, and even if you're intimidated, just come and join us. So I do think that, you know, systematic racism, I do think that oppressing where we show up definitely has been a part.
Thank you so much. You're welcome. You gave me so much content. Thank you so much. You have a good one.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for my next video with Kelly, the person I was volunteering with. Please like, comment, subscribe, and repost. Thanks.